Hello, monsters abound here, like Natalie and Brulia, chained, lying naked on the floor. Not literally, of course. That would be mental. I won't be able to reach the mouse and keyboard from the floor for a start. No, in fact, I'm naked and lashed to my chair. Much better for being able to reach the controls to play part 51 of my Ungrim campaign for Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. And currently, we're invading the Dark Elves, and they're not putting up much of a fight. Although, fortunately, we do have some
Malevolent Lord.
Yes, we do have a malevolent lord over here who I'm hoping is, you know, going to put up a little bit of a struggle. That's what I want. That sounded wrong. What I want is for them to just fight back a little bit. I don't want to just walk through Negron. That would just be... Then I'd have to go and invade, I don't know, Ulthuan or something. Or maybe just keep invading the Dark Elves until, you know, the vampirates hit. Because this is basically just padding for time. So... Mike Edmonds has a skill point, so we're going to pop that in. Oh, Mike Edmonds got everything. Look at that. He could be relentless. I mean, he's only... It gives him +1 speed. Is that worth a skill point? I just don't know. More charge bonus. Again, I mean... Alright, let's go charge bonus. I mean, he's not going to be very fast anyway. Ungrim is just recovering a little bit. We did take the Frozen City. And I'm going to try and get Gromrel Forge here so that we can recruit the Iron Breakers, because that would be very nice to have. And currently we don't have anywhere close that can recruit. And Ozpin Jr. and John Rhys Davies are slightly doors, as is arriving. Although John Rhys Davies does not have any artillery, does he? I'm sure we can construct something around here that can probably get artillery. I mean, do we need a Hall of Oaths? No. It's gone. Going to get organ guns. Organ guns are where it's at. All the kids are playing with the organ guns. That's why so many of them are dead. Jack Purvis going to do a little bit of scouting.
By the King's command.
Peter Dinklage. Now, I'm a little bit worried that everyone's going to lose their mind over in the Grand after seeing all of Marathi's little storage areas. Already, Ungrim has seen too much, and he's now batshit insane. So he now has... Where are we? He's insane, isn't he? Oh, God, he's got a lot of skills, isn't he? Look at that. There we go. He's insane. So he reduces public order. He has increased weapon damage, though, but less melee defense. I mean, it's not a huge issue, but still, we probably need to, you know, make him sane again. That's probably... I feel like that's probably a good step. Ungrim can go and grab the Palace of Ruin. Chaos Corruption is dropping everywhere. Of course, Marathi confederated with Malekith, so that means all the Dark Elf lands are all riddled with Marathi cooties. It's not the best. Right, tech-wise. I mean, tech-wise, we've got almost 400% research rate, so... I mean, it's not really... I mean, we could go construction duty. Duty. Dwarves are industrious. When the guilds call for construction, their members gather and work their beards off. Not literally, of course. That would be awful. Western Border Princes could go for more... I mean, more money. More money. That's... More pots? Oh, I don't have enough money for more pots. Never mind, we'll get more pots next time. And in the meantime, Rorick Granite Hand, you can go grab the Lost Convoys. That gives us more money, which means we can then build more pots. The system works, everyone. The system works. Of course, all of our dwarf agents currently on their way to go and assist. And that's going to really help with taking down the Chaos Corruption, because even I think an agent by default gives -1 or gives a 1 corruption or untainted or whatever they've got by default, without any other buffs to their skill points or anything. They always have some effect on the type of corruption in the region. You guys, I just want to take Orion and Luon and just slam their heads together. Like, come on, guys. Alright, there were bigger threats to the world. There's no longer any threats because of Ozpin. Ozpin bloody Kane sorted all of the threats in the world out. So you know how... So I guess there's no... Yeah, sure, go. Kick the crap out of each other. It doesn't really matter. There's no real big issue there. No problem. What is a problem is that if potentially some of our allies decide not to be allies anymore and declare war on us, because obviously our relations are dropping. They're not dropping to 0 or under 0. They're not going to negative, but they're not as high as they were. So whether our allies will remain our allies is questionable. So we might end up having to kill everyone. Hopefully that won't happen, because that would take a long time. Looks like Ulthuan is dying anyway. Oh. These guys have declared war on each other. Well, now. I guess I'll enter the war on the Court of Librus' side? Has that... I don't think that has an effect on our reputation. Because it used to, I believe, it used to that if two of your allies went to war, because I think they were both my allies, yes they were, it would act as if you declared war on someone that you were an ally with, which would then obviously make you untrustworthy. But I think, let's double check, that that's been changed, so that as long as as long as you join one of your allies, it still maintains your reputation, because obviously you have to make a very tough choice. So let's just double check that. Unreliable. Nope, it's still fucked. Okay, good. So we're now unreliable, which of course makes people far less likely to make deals with us. Although, oh dear, Bretonia's going down. Ostermark is okay. Oh, the Empire's not looking very good, is it? Because I've got treaties with Ostermark. Do you not like each other anymore? Holy shit, you do not. You do not like... Oh dear. Oh dear, this could all go very wrong. This could... I mean, okay, no, that's fine. Ungrim, do you want to go and grab the Palace of Ruin? Ungrim? Thank you. Let's just auto resolve that one. It should be fairly easy. Yes, no problem. Let's just occupy that one. Aghol Wastelands is secured. That's fine. That means we can get the... Where is it? Untainted. Yes. Cut down on... Oh, I could... No, let's... Where's... Gromril Forge. That's what I need, isn't it? No, not this one. No, that's the other place. Let's get the Slayer Shrine here. And we do actually have artillery here. Interesting. But we can't get the delicious organ gun. I was going to get artillery here, wasn't I? Well, that's not going to happen anymore. I've changed my mind. So unlike me. You can just have some bolt throws or something, that'll be fine. Right, let's make... Belagar, you're heading for the Frozen City. Chaos Corruption has dropped below 50%. Thank you. And we do want the... It was the Gromril Forge, wasn't it? The Gromril Forge, yes. So let's get that. Let's get that. Warwick. We're still taking Chaos Corruption here. Ozpin, those on the move. He's going to be fine. We'll pop him over there. You lads come in as well. Public order. I think it's going to be fine. Corruption is dropping. It's going down. Mostly thanks to characters. So that Slayer Shrine is going to help. Slayer Shrine is definitely going to help. Jack Purvis. I would actually assault these Dark Elves, but I want them to put up a bit of a fight, so I'm going to let them just be there while we just head a little bit further in, just to keep an eye out, see what's ahead of us. There's not much. Nagrond is the Iron Mountain, so we need to capture this region to complete the long victory conditions. At this rate, that's not going to take very fucking long, so then maybe after we've done that, we go and beat up Tretch for a bit, just for shits and giggles. I mean, Tretch should definitely put up a fight. There's going to be lots of Skaven down there. That's going to be fun to shoot organ guns at, isn't it? Mike Edmonds telling us what we all want to hear, which is indeed it is going to be fun to watch Skaven get mulched by organ guns. It's never boring. Is there any more goodies around here? Oh, there is goodies up there. I could send... I'm a little bit concerned that if our allies declare war on us, then we could be in some serious shit. Because all of our armies, all 6 of them, well, 6 of them, one of them's down here, but it's not... I mean, we could afford another army. Should I get another army? How much is it going to cost to get another army out? It's going to shock me, isn't it? Okay, it's going to cost 9k just to recruit one more army. So, that's a thing that we won't be doing. Let's get defences, I think, just in case. Just in case the Empire declare war on us and we don't have any way to stop them. Is there anywhere I've got where I'm not Hellspire Mountains? We could, well... Okay, we'll do that. Icetooth Mountains. Now you definitely can be taxed. There we go. Death Pass. I don't really want to tax you. Vanaheim Mountains. I could tax you. Yes. Okay. And everywhere else is generally sort of, yeah, that's fine. Could I tax you? I could tax you. Well, let's do that then. Let's do that, because that gives us some more cash to play around with. I could potentially get another army, although it wouldn't be a very potent force. Maybe I should have sent some of my army south. Maybe Ozpin and Ozpin Jr. should have gone south. Mind you, I need Ozpin in Negron to just slap Ungrim around the face and get him to dwarf up. Crag, half hand. You can have requisition, because I want all the ammunition to fire at the squishy Skaven and turn them into mulch.
What? Anad. What orders? For clan honor.
Ozpin Jr.'s a taskmaster, just like his good old dad. If anything, I'm kind of hoping the Wood Elves destroy the Bretonnians. I feel like at this point, a lot of my allies are going to start declaring war on each other. The thing is, I didn't even need to kill Archaon to technically win the campaign. I could have left him alive, but he would have been running around destroying my stuff, which would have been annoying. Now, I'm sure some people might be asking, why don't you just start a new campaign? The reason is, if I start a new campaign, obviously the patch is going to hit. Now, that won't, because I'm not using any like overhauls. I don't believe it should affect the save. I think the save would be fine. But, one, the Vampire Coast wouldn't be in the campaign. So my old campaign would almost be like a snapshot of the old patch. So there'd be no Vampire Coast. And I also don't think there would be any island battles. Now, I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's a suspicion I have that any game started in the old patch won't have island battles. So I kind of feel like having two campaigns on the go, particularly starting one so close to the patch coming out, would generally be a bad idea. So I'm sort of padding for time here a little bit. But you know what? It's always fun to have organ guns shoot at people, so yeah. It would just be nice if we actually had some people to shoot at, because at the moment it's a little bit on the... You know, it's not many targets. It's a little bit upsetting. Well, that's not helping, is it? We've just lost one of their cities. Damn it. Okay. So Belagurn, that's what is good, because the more chaos corruption we reduce in the area, the better. That's dropped. Okay, we're not taking attrition anymore. Fantastic. Let's move all of our armies.
My anger burns bright. Let us begin. Onward.
Move them up. That's what we're going.
Aye.
Ungrim, do you want to head in this direction? Yeah, you probably do, don't you? You probably do. That's probably fine. Let's get some more cash here. There we go. Gorman Skolson. You can... No, not Overseer. Overseer's rubbish. Why would I want Overseer? What am I talking about? Increased mobility. That's what we want.
Ready.
Okay. Ozpin Jr. All good. Right, Davis fine. We've got agents all over the place. Okay, Garond has defences. The Black Pillar's been destroyed because the Deadwood Sentinels here, basically, like a normal Dark Elf faction, they're not increasing chaos corruption, whereas Marathi, of course, has all of the cooties around them she's sending them boxes of, you know, feathers and lube and shit. And it's freaking them out, and therefore a rebellion spawned the Black Pearl and just burned the place to the ground. They'd seen too much. They just couldn't deal with it anymore. There was too many dildos. They were just, no, no, stop it. And then they just kill it with fire. So that's what they did. They just burned the Black Pillar to the ground. They couldn't deal with it anymore. But don't worry, because Ungrim's on his way, although it's not really going to help you because he will murder your face, because it's Ungrim. And, of course, Ozpin bloody Cain. Right, any agents around here? Serpent Jetty, what are we doing here? Could get Dwarf Tinkerer's Shop, get more money. Oh, actually, you know what? We could get another army, potentially. Could get another army. On the other hand, sort of that case of if we have more money, we can build more infrastructure. I mean, for example, we can get Occupied Castle Drakenhof to level 5. That's very nice. We probably need defences here, just on the off chance. Because we've got, you know, let's knock that down. And I could buy Waldenhof off Ostermark and have the entire province. That could be a thing. Safbar here as well. Yeah, we've got a lot of infrastructure we could build up. So, I'm going to save my pennies for the moment, and I'm not going to recruit another army, which I might regret later, but at the moment, I think it's the right decision because I want all the money.
Onwards.
Aldin, you're going to move over here or something, over there, that's fine. We're just scooching up the peninsula. Nothing so far, just these guys. Just these guys, who I think Warwick and Belagar are going to kick the crap out of. Shouldn't be much of a match-up, really, but at least we're going to get to shoot them in the face. Warwick, what have you got, actually? You've got that... Oh, you've got... of course, you've got a skill point, that's what I was looking at. Such a dumbass. You've got Axelord for some reason. Why did I get Axelord? Have Grimnir's heirs. Bloody dwarf warriors? They're not good. You guys are like... Yes, you're my agents. Okay, so actually we could do with you over here, because more replenishment, always a good thing. Plus I tend to get my giant slayers killed regularly.
Will you join me,
Hi,
men of
Carl.
the Empire,
How's it
in
going?
finding death in glorious battle?
No, I don't think they will. Okay. That's not a good start. That's... is a little bit worrying. Don't make me do what I did last time, Carl. I'll do it again. Don't think I won't. I enjoyed it last time. Ungrim may not have the Hand of the Gods, but he does have a shit ton of organ guns, which are just going to be just as effective at shooting you to the ground. Mind you, he just has his Pegasus this time. There's no... What's his griffin? Is it Death Claw? Death Claw? Not very original, is it? Karl Franz, the mighty Emperor of the Empire, and his griffin, Colin. Just usurps the expectations a little bit. You expect it to have a name like, you know, Lightning Bolt, Death Fang, Gore Face, not Colin. I feel like that would just give you a little bit of an edge in combat while they were trying to work out why you called it Colin, and then it can claw your face off. How's Archaon doing? Archaon is not doing well, but mind you, when does Archaon do well? Right, okay, so let's go and kill the Deadwood Sentinels, because that's going to give us a bit of a fight, and that's going to be a good old laugh, isn't it? Exactly. Okay. Loris Soulforge. Oh, we do have the first instance of some resistance. We do have Loris Soulforger here. Okay, we've got just construction duty. And let's go and kill these guys. Yes, I'm going to declare war on them. No, I don't need my allies to come and help. Because they'll probably just, you know, leave me. Okay, well, it looks pretty one-sided. We're going to fight it anyway because I just really want to kill some Dark Elves. I'd just like to point out that a long time ago, we completely wiped out the Greenskins. There are no Greenskin factions left on the map. So basically, the Orcs and Goblins as a race are extinct. And yet, we found some Goblins. We've tied them to rocks, and we're now launching them at Dark Elves. So, effectively, what we're doing is we've taken an endangered species and we're using it as artillery. I mean, I guess as conservation efforts go, it's not the best, but it's what we've got. So, I mean, you can't argue with the effectiveness of throwing endangered species as artillery shells, can you? It's very effective, super effective, in fact. Now, long-time viewers will know how I feel about this map, and that is that I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I hate this map because I always end up in this stupid position with all these... Oh, it's the worst. I hate it so much. And in fact, we are getting absolutely pounded by artillery. The poor Dragonback Slayers getting shot with the surprisingly effective Reaper Bolt Throwers. I mean, they're not organ guns, but they're still pretty good. Dark Elves marching through a hail of fire. Although, to be honest, I probably should be targeting this better. I was pretty much just enjoying the spectacle. Yeah, well. Yeah. Death Hag trying to charge. She's by herself. She's brought no armour. That's a bad idea. She's taking arrows to the face. She's getting goblins launched at her. That's a lot of acupuncture there. She's taken several arrows to the knee. And she's now running away. Not very good. Iron Drakes opening fire. Our right flank has taken a surprising amount of damage from these charges. Now, I do not really think the Dark Riders are particularly good, but it must be said that they are at least causing some damage to these Slayers. Not much, to be fair. They're dying horribly, but they are doing some damage. In fact, our right flank is looking a little bit concerning. The Dragonback Slayers are getting cut down by the Blackheart Corsairs. On the left flank, we're holding firm. We do have some Doomfire Warlocks that have been causing us some trouble. The Giant Slayers now moving in to catch them in a little vice there against the Grumbling Guard. They're going to get wrecked. And over here, our Iron Drakes have moved into the flank and are now incinerating these Bleak Swords and Blackheart Corsairs, along with some more goblins being launched into the mess here. The Dragonback Slayers, though, there's only 4 of them left. So, mission completed there. They've got a fancy doom. That's it. Getting cut to pieces by Blackheart Corsairs is a doom. That is true. There's 3 of them left now. So I feel like that's gone well. I feel like that's gone well. The Iron Drakes have been attacked by some Blackheart Corsairs, but we've got some Longbeards with great weapons in here to help out. And they're going to be cutting through these Blackheart Corsairs. Can't wait to play Lockheer. Lockheer? The new Dark Elf FLC Lord. He's going to be good. Looking forward to that one. And now we're just chasing down the remaining Dark Elves. Of course, they are quite a bit faster than us, so this is not working out very well. The Orc Guns will be concentrating on wiping out these Reaper Bolt Throwers. To be honest, I would suggest taking a Great Cannon in any Dwarf army, just to make sure you can deal with enemy artillery, because it's annoying having to charge after them. But fortunately, these guys are broken and are running, so we won't have to deal with them. They actually did a lot more damage than I thought they would. I mean, it's still fine, but still. Right, let's just occupy Dargoth. So they put up a little bit of a fight. That's good, but they are now dead. That's not so good. Because there's no more... I mean, hopefully they're building up armies nearby. So that we can actually, you know, kill them. Okay, let's move all our armies. Oh, now this will... Okay, what's Chaos Corruption doing here now? So it's still dropping, so that's good. It's going to drop down to 11%. Local populace is obviously a little bit of a problem there. It will start dropping a lot faster here because the local populace is actually on our side. They are uncorrupted, so they also... I mean, you know, Marathi had all her paraphernalia in there, but they didn't really like it. So now that we're getting rid of it, they're slightly happier about things. So Chaos Corruption is actually... Oh, it must be this one. And was that Technologies? Yeah, okay, because they own they still own Nagar, which is down here, which we need to go and grab. I almost missed that one. Okay, and then we continue on. No problem. Dino Gorman. Yes, you are the one giant dragon slayer, sorry, that actually survived. So, orcs, there's no orcs. There's still Skaven. There's no vampires anymore. There's no... Well, there is no chaos left. There is no... I guess you can just cleanse corruption then, because that could actually come in useful. And Belagar. Let's go with Foe Seeker for you. How's your army? Did you lose anyone? You lost some... You lost the Dragon Back Slayers, but... Slayers for you. So squishy, and yet so replaceable. Specialist? Yeah, sure. Let's go with Specialist. You know what? I could actually just... Okay, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get more Giant Slayers. Everyone wins. And thick south runic axes. Yep, that's what you're getting. Oh, skill points all over the place. Holy crap. Oh no, you just haven't moved. Oh, in that case, we're going to take corruption. Okay, well you go... You go there. Then you can just encamp. So that'll be fine. And Mike Edmonds... Just meander over here, I think. And we finished that tech, so we've got more tech. Construction time for Province... Oh, who cares? Income from gem cutters and obsidian quarries, though. That could be useful. It is in the guild halls where the ruling councils meet to discuss policy, tariffs, and to further their goals. Income from gem cutters and obsidian quarries, plus 20%, only in 4 turns. Tech, as the dwarves, is very quick, which is nice. I mean, there's a lot of techs here that I've kind of bypassed, and I kind of feel like they're the ones I don't really need. I mean, that would be quite nice. It's not... I mean, gyrocopters I barely have any. Range for flame cannons? I mean, I like the flame cannons. I just know they're not very effective. I should have recruited some artillery. I've moved on now. Too late. Too late. John Rhys Davies, he had his chance. And he's lost it. Let's get the Occupied Hell Pit level 4, which still has an Empire Captain. And Aceling's Conclave, let's get a Toolmaker there, let's upgrade you. What we got going on over here, we can get the Toolmaker, let's upgrade that as well. And we're all good.
For clan honor. By the king's command. For clan honor. What orders?
Now, if the Empire declare war on us, think, where are they going? It's like they're heading off. They're heading west. Why, though? What are you up to, Carl? What are you up to? Okay, Loris, is that a critical failure? Nope, just a failure. And it looks like Lothern has fallen to the Dark Elves. So I do know in the end times that Malekith was like, we're abandoning Nagrond. Ulthuan has always been our home. We're going to Ulthuan. Anyone left in Nagrond is just basically chaos food. So he just, any Dark Elf that was left that wasn't going on the invasion was basically just defenseless and just going to get completely destroyed. So maybe that's his plan now. They've headed south, and basically he's like, I hate the snow, so have it. The dwarves can keep it.
Greetings. You no doubt have a request.
Hello. You're declaring war. I'm going to get people to join me. Kislev, I shouldn't have done that. The Kislev and the Breton... Kislev, really? Really, Kislev? You've only got one city.
My Slayer oath would have me kill you where you stand.
Hello.
But I am all...
Oh dear, it's all happening. No, I won't do that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so Kislev, where are you? You're over here somewhere, aren't you? You've got Batchafen, and I don't think you've got an army. I could be wrong. I can't see one. And Zavrasta is not very Okay, so let's get walls here, because suddenly walls are looking quite important. Maybe get some grain. We could get an iron pit. Yeah, sure, why not? Get one of those bad boys. More money? More money could come in helpful. Then we need an army, which might be very soon. Right, who's the Empire? What's Carl? Where are you going?
I will hear your petition, but make no promises.
Okay, so all your enemies are over here. So it looks like you're heading westward, maybe to help with the Cult of Pleasure. Maybe it looks like Tretch owns these territories here. That's my guessing. Is that a fair guess? I can't see any Skaven corruption, but I could be. Let's have a look. Tosserot, you... Skaven corruption is increasing. Characters and events. So there's definitely lords here. I don't know whether they've maybe captured these settlements. If so, maybe we need to invade Ulthuan as well, if we have time. After we finish, cleansing Nagrond. Which, I'm going to be honest, at this rate, doesn't look that difficult.
Yes.
Should I grab the black pillar? I can't. There's no armies here, is there?
By the king's command.
Let's keep going. Nope, there's literally no army. So I think,
I stand defiant.
Belagar, you're pretty safe to just go and resettle the black pillar there.
True king.
And let's upgrade that.
For the wisdom of the
We
way,
can go grab
let us begin.
Nagar as well.
Battle.
Easy. Easy, easy.
There will be
Occupy that one.
consequences.
Will there, though? Will there, though? Let's get a woodman's hut, because more wood is always good. Let's get rid of that, because we don't need it, because we've got one here. Let's get rid of that.
It is time.
And John Rhys Davies, you are going to have Tactician. For I have spoken. And Ozpin Kane,
I'm leaving.
you should be the tip of the spear.
Ready.
Replenishment isn't great. We could use a little bit more, but it's probably fine.
Will be satisfied with this.
There's chaos corruption in these hills, so let's
In belts.
take it slow
Slayer keep.
until we've got control of this region. Chaos corruption is dropping.
My axe thirsts
Public order
for
is good. Military presence is helping, but I think we'll probably be okay
Surely if
anyway.
you dare. The throng
Let's advance.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Is it going to be fine? It's going to be fine, yeah. Keep going.
Vengeful Rudlord.
Keep going. It's a blitzkrieg. We've already captured... I mean, basically we've had no opposition. We've just crushed city after city without stopping. And at this rate, we're going to reach Negron in, I reckon, maybe 5 turns? Rough estimate? Garond and Harganeth do have defences, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. But I don't think they're really going to stop us. So once we've done that, it should be fairly easy to kind of clean up this corner. And then, I guess we're going to come down and beat up Tretch, just for shits and giggles. Although I think most of his armies are probably on Ulthuan now. It looks like Ulthuan is the place to be. It's the party island. Everyone's coming here. Carl's coming here. Tretch is here. The High Elves are... Oh, Tilia's here as well. It's the party island, and we apparently haven't been invited, so we might have to gate crash that particular party. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.